What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so, man, this wasn't really unexpected. This performance in Game 3 by the Cavaliers, but I didn't think it would be this lopsided. You know, I expect them to win by double digits, maybe 14, 15. I thought Miami would put up a better effort, particularly on the offensive end, but this was a shellacking. The Cavaliers have taken a commanding 3-0 lead after a 124-87 shellacking of the Miami Heat. And this came despite the fact that Darius Garland did not play, I believe, due to injury. Not a serious injury, but he didn't play in this particular game. And Donovan Mitchell only scored 13 points on 4 of 14 shooting. Didn't matter. Newly crowned Defensive Player of the Year winner, Evan Mobley, who wants to be the best that he can be, was great tonight. 19 points, 6 rebounds. I believe he had 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and suffocating defense out there. I'm telling you, man, this Cavalier team, they didn't end the season very strong. That gave me some cause to be concerned, but man, just for like, I'm telling you, man, the media is disgraced because all season, and I've said this, pretty much the entire season, the 2 best teams from start to finish have been, finish the regular season, going into the playoffs, have been the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Cleveland Cavaliers. If it wasn't for that stumble in April, the Cavs would have had the best record. The Cavs would have probably won 69, 70 games, but, you know, it is what it is. The Cavs won 64 games this year, which I believe is the second most in the history of that franchise. And they're a great team. I'm watching them go out there and play, man. You can tell that this team actually practices. You don't get that just from going out there and playing. Like, this team, I can tell they really want to win a championship, man. And 6 guys were in double figures. Matt Strauss, former Miami Heat, had 18 points on 4 of 9 from 3-point range. Jared Allen had 22 points and 9 rebounds on 8 of 9 shooting. Ty Jerome, 13 points, 11 assists. And DeAndre Hunter had 21 points on 6 of 8 shooting, including 3 of 5 from 3-point range. As a team, the Cavaliers shot over 53% from the floor, a little bit over 37% from 3-point range. And the only positive for Miami is that the 3-ball was good for them. They connected on 16 of 34 from 3-point range, but the problem is they didn't have enough attempts because the Cavaliers dominated the glass, 56-34, overwhelming. The Cavaliers just bullying them. The Cavaliers just been more physical. They're dominating them offensively and defensively, getting any shot they wanted to, especially in the first half of the ball game. This is the first time, and I think one of the commentators said it, this is one of the first times I've seen Miami, the Heat, who have always in the Pat Riley era showed heart and guts, even when they're outmatched. I kind of saw today. I kind of saw today that Miami might have quit, man. They might have quit. And I could be wrong, but I was looking at the players on the bench, and I think they kind of I think they might got a little bit. I think they got a little bit more fight in them, man. But they're getting there. They're getting to the point where they're like, we can't beat this team. And momentarily, I think they're kind of frazzled right now. But I think they're gonna come out with a push in Game 4. But I think Cavaliers gonna sweep these guys, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Tyler Hero had 13 points, but only shot, I think, 5 of 13 from the floor, plus minus -26. Bam Adebayo, 22 points, 9 rebounds, but plus minus of only a -28. And as I said, they were out-rebounded by the Cavaliers 56-34. And the Cavs had 31 assists in the game, and the Miami Heat committed 16 turnovers. So it's just a recipe for disaster. And I think that the Heat are on the verge of being swept. And even though I think Eric Spoelstra is a Hall of Fame coach, I think for the second time in his coaching career, he's going to be swept. The only other time that he was swept in a playoff series, 2021 first round against the Milwaukee Bucks. And of course, you remember that year, the Milwaukee Bucks went on to win a championship. So is this a portent of things to come for the Cleveland Cavaliers? We'll have to wait and see. But once again, salute to Evan Mobley winning the Defensive Player of the Year award. I'm glad that commercial fraud Draymond Green didn't get it. And the Cavs, still don't get their respect, in my opinion. They don't get the respect. Shout to Charles Barkley. He's like one of the only pundits that shout them out. Everyone's paying attention to the Lakers, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? When you got Luka Doncic laboring around defensively, not doing anything, I just don't see how anybody thinks it's a championship team. But anyway, I think the two best teams, barring injury, are the Cavaliers and the Thunder. And we'll have to wait and see if that plays out. Coming up, I think the next game today is Thunder at Grizzlies. They don't have Ja Morant, I believe, so this is going to be a tough task because the Grizzlies are down 0-3. So that series is already over, in my opinion. But we'll see. Maybe a miracle will occur tonight. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.